1. BME 17 High School. Math test in the morning. Question 1. Show that the product of a random number x and two consecutive numbers is divisible by 6. Domain, positive natural numbers. You need random number x. Don't really know how to choose it. Write down random numbers on the last page till I've used up my pen. Close my eyes, I circle around with my pen above the desk and I put it down in random place. Open my eyes. Didn't hit the page. Fuck, what do I do? Repeat it. It hits the space between the numbers. Shit, fuck, this doesn't work. Need plan B. Look at other people but no one seems to be drawing a random number. They probably didn't understand the question. Still got a page left. Have a plan. Cut it down to 100 small bits and I write down a number on every single one of them. Close my eyes, mix them and I try to choose randomly. Someone grabs my hand. Teacher gives me last warning and takes my cheat sheets. Half an hour and I still don't have a random number. Whisper to Fatso who sits next to me to say a random number. Million. Fuck off. Million is in the domain. feelsgoodman.png. Go back to question. Prove that the product of x and two consecutive numbers divisible by 6. Multiply 1,000,000 and two more numbers in the calculator. Error, not enough space on screen. Fatso give me some other. Fuck off. Less and less time. Search for random option in the calculator. Nope. Close my eyes and push random shit on the calculator. Minus 150. Does not fit the domain. Be me. Download CatGirlBot. CatGirlBot X3DPD. Ignore and focus on pleasant things. CatGirlBot keeps nagging. Also says she will help. Try petting Catgirl. Catgirl freaks the fuck out repeatedly. Her dad dies of despair. Catgirl virtue signals about it. Mysterious force rewinds time. Catgirl still remembers. Catgirl acts different but is now dense as fuck. Catgirl's fox friend comes over. Fox friend understands men like petting fluffy things. Catgirl freaks out again. Who says AI can't pass for the real thing? Be me. 6 years old. New to the world and generally happy. Life is good. JPG. Suddenly think of car keys and how they magically start cars. Start wondering if I can drive a house. Turn around and immediately see power outlet. Instantly realizes the keys dad uses can fit in there. Decide to test theory. Grab dad's car keys. Make way over to outlet and sit down. Stick keys in. Nothing happens. Try turning it to see if it'll help. Shower of sparks. Immediately get frightened and pull out keys. MFW, I realize I can't drive a house like a car. Be me 12 years ago. 18 at the time, worked my ass off in HS to do a study program with a community college. Hired at HD for 14 per hour, thought it was top shit. Shit was really just customer service rep with good to no PC help. Job offer 8 months later to a real HD 18 hours plus less bullshit. Boss at job chewed me out saying if I had just stayed one more month I really would have made it into a professional role. This isn't how you move forward in the real world. Work new job for 1 year to junior sysadmin after getting some certs. 25 per hour but title change and far less work, all server no end user. Really? 1 year later get job offer for good raise along with my certs. Boss at job chewed me out saying if I had just stayed one more month I really would have made it into a professional role. This isn't how you move forward in the real world. Finally work a position SE in about the span of 3 years. Now senior engineer making 6 fig. All my work is 100% back-end, rarely ever talk to an end user, unless it's because of dev, test fuck up. Travel and work abroad 6 to 8 months out of the year. Yeah, it's easier to job hop than hope for a good title that doesn't mean shit when you can be cut the same as a help desk lackey and all you have to show for it is a 2% yearly raise. My management has always been great, but I know I'm lucky. For me it's always been HR or whatever department it is. Be me. Get up to speed in first 6 months, then ask for additional responsibilities. Get additional responsibilities for 2 years. Speak to manager about wanting advancement. Apply for a better role internally, get reference from manager. Sneakily apply for the same role in another company, ask for first company stated salary plus 50% of the pay difference between new role and current role. Employer HR turns around and says I'm too valuable where I am. Okay, well, X company has offered me Y money. HR says we can't match that. Sign. Beam is the sole thing keeping x86 alive. Essentially the only thing keeping freetard computing alive in the form of a Wi-Fi. Be freetards. Constantly wish for MS's death and attacking everything they do. Not realizing when MS dies their entire ecosystem dies with Ms. B. May I chat? Using iChat ARM products. Unconcerned in all this insulseeth. I for one can't wait to see MS die. Along with the death of x86, and with it, the death of economy of scale manufacturing of modular desktop computers. The future is OEM bootloader locked secure ARM sock thin computing devices, and freetards have not been and never will be welcome in this space. It will be such sweet schadenfreude watching freetards all neck themselves after they realize they got exactly what they wished for, the death of x86 and 100% free ARM market share, yet they won't be able to install their GNU plus Linux on 99.99% of ARM products. You insuls thought it was hard getting 1% market when all the effort needed was flashing a USB installer. Try convincing a normie to spend years earning a CS degree to learn reverse engineering to try and root and bootloader unlock their device. The ARM takeover and its unspoken policy of locking out freetards will be glorious. Hey ha 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 ha. Be me. Give senior co-worker the solution to a high-priority ticket. Plead with him to let me work on the ticket. He denied my request and went out of his way to leave me without anything to work. 3 months passed by. He asked just about everyone in the different tech departments for help, except for me. Ticket remains unsolved. He tells the PM the ticket is impossible to fix. It's hard for me to understand this type of behavior. Assuming he thinks I am a moron, had he let me work on the ticket, I would have been easily proven wrong and we could have put my solution thesis to rest. Moreover, my work on the ticket could have been done in parallel to his work on the ticket. All that was required was for him to merely give me permission to work on the ticket, as my superior, leave me without anything to work. So what did you do? Be me. Decide to install Linux on a 2015 MVP since MacOS is no longer supported on it. Image Ubuntu on a memory stick. Boot from it. Select GUI installation. Loads into graphical installer. Try to click next or whatever. Touchpad and keyboard do not work. Somewhere around this point I realized why MacOS has a 95% market share among developers. Be me. Need for 5 years. Need money urgently due to some change in my life. Get job as cybersec consultant for a bank for $32K a year. 3 months later, job is actually really boring and I'm writing Word documents for exec to understand dumb issues most of the time. Get an offer as a software dev for $90K. Take it obviously. 3 months later turns out the tech stack is kinda shit and I'm not doing what they told me I would do in the interview. Kinda bored, although I can do all my day job in a lot less time than they think I need, so I'm fine with it. Get job offer for $160K a year doing more interesting stuff. You can guess the rest of the story. Soon I may do $250K a year. I owe nothing to any company I'm working for. Working is a scam anyway, and your boss would fire you as soon as he can to save cost without any care. You are just another cog in the machine, so really, if my job is done well and on time, I owe them nothing. Heck, I'd even argue that everyone should do the bare minimum, Because wage cucks actually are slaves being scammed. Seeth, cry, my salary will keep ascending whilst I do the bare minimum so that I can work on my own projects on the side, and you are sucking your boss and licking his boots for years hoping for a raise.